And we're live. We're live. We're recording. Hello, everybody. Fun Times Football welcomes you back for another Fun Times Football episode 18. And this week we've got a full complement plus and another person that we actually met on the bus from the Norwich Bristol Rovers game a couple of weeks ago. Funnily enough, his name is Cozy. So we've got Cozy, Billy, Sam, Chris, and Ashley. How are you all, fellas?
Good, thanks. That's how we're recruiting people now off the bus, basically. So if you catch us on a bus, join the pod or a train.
So you didn't know him before that incident?
No.
You just met him. Okay, that is pretty cool.
That is pretty stuff
cool.
on the bus, yeah.
Liam was just fucked and he just started chatting to these lads. It was so funny. He was absolutely off his face. I was just
Yeah,
sat in
they
a
said
like,
to us,
quite-
by the way.
I was sat in a different seat and I looked up and Liam was just chatting to these two kids. I was like, what's going on?
But they
Weird,
said to
really.
us, they said, hang on a second, aren't you the guys from Fun Times Football we recognise?
Nah, that's not what happened.
So you exchanged
Nah, that's
emails.
not what happened.
Yeah.
He's getting paid for this. He's getting paid. We're not.
Yeah.
Hey, what? I'm getting paid.
I don't,
He's getting paid. You're the worst one.
Do you know about the theme tune, though? That's the thing. Does Cozy
Yeah.
know about the theme tune?
Nah,
I don't think he does, but we've got a theme tune, so just from there, I'll run it now.
this will be interesting.
Friday, it's fun times football.
Oh,
That's jokes. Oh,
the AI generated theme tune is fantastic.
The worst thing is it's all downhill from here.
No, we've got you this week, Billy. So we've got the return of everyone's favourite segment, but that's later on in the show. That's later on in the show. We're actually starting off with the. I don't know why I put this game first. I sort of looked at the fixtures and was like, out of the bigger teams, this is probably one of the more interesting ones in the title race, and that's Liverpool. Actually, we're skipping over the FA Cup games, most of them. We'll speak about one of them a little bit later, but. Yeah, Liverpool-Chelsea, Premier League next week. I believe it's Tuesday at Anfield. Chelsea, do you think they'll be buoyed by... Wednesday. Do you think they'll be buoyed by their victory in the Carabao Cup going through to the final to get smashed by Liverpool?
They didn't
Nah,
actually win, did they?
I think it'll be a close game. I think it'll be a
What?
close game.
Liverpool-Chelsea?
They just scored 6, didn't they, the other day? And they've They got 9 points from 4 games, isn't it? So I think Chelsea. I think they're gonna have to. What's it called? They're gonna have to draw against Liverpool, innit? With my Arsenal cap on, innit? They're gonna have to draw 2-2. Innit? That's what I'm saying. The score will be. Yeah.
Straight in there.
He's
Wow.
straight in
With
there,
my
2-2.
Arsenal hat on,
Great with the stats. Fair play.
With my Arsenal hat on, yeah, I'm gonna have to say, yeah, what's it called? Chelsea. will
You
do
won't
that
actually be
win,
wearing an
2-2.
Arsenal hat because we can't see you.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's the point. That is the point.
Yeah, that's an interesting prediction, Cody. You're going 2-2. Is that more
Oh,
heart than head?
opening with a
in
Desmond.
Yeah.
Haven't the last 3 fixtures been draws anyway? It was like 0-0
Yeah.
twice last
Yeah.
season. Double board
Started
draws.
off this season.
It's
1-1,
always
I
a
think.
draw. It's always a draw. And
Yeah.
Salah's out as well. That's gonna be big. I think.
Mm.
Salah's
They've
not.
got even up to it.
I think they've got stronger without Salah. I think that they're not so
Yeah, but they were playing Bournemouth. Come on, anyone could beat Bournemouth. My nan could beat Bournemouth, innit?
You wait, we've got them next week. Week. Hold our beer.
My nan could be
Why
Bournemouth
is Billy
in
speaking
it.
to a microphone? What?
Yeah. I love how Cozy come in with the stat like they got 9 points at the last one. Nobody's going to challenge that. Like, he just comes straight in with that. Yeah, Liverpool.
Oh, that could be wrong. That could be wrong for you.
Who knows? We don't
But
know.
who have Chelsea played though? If Liverpool played Bournemouth, who have Chelsea played?
Well, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Fulham, Middlesbrough, a couple of times, Preston, Luton. It's not.
They didn't get any
exactly-
points from the Middlesbrough games. Huh?
Yeah, but to score 6 though in one game, that's you got hands up. It's respect, innit? You got 6 goals in one game. That's good.
Yeah,
I think
considering
4
they
away at
lost.
Bournemouth. No, 4 away at Bournemouth's better than scoring 6 homes to Middlesbrough. Come on.
Yeah, but they did lose the first leg against Middlesbrough, so it was like wasn't a pushover, was it? The 6 goals. I mean,
I think so. Yeah.
And also as well, that's a completely different game as well. Yeah, it's a Carabao Cup semi-final. You have to think, yeah. Whatever team you're playing, they're going to be up for it. In the first game, of course, they're going to be up for it, yeah. And then when they went away to Chelsea's ground and they just smashed them. I think to be like Carabao Cup, you got to expect them Middlesbrough to put up a fight.
yeah, I agree.
It meant, yeah.
They didn't.
No, they
In the
didn't.
first-
But
They
in the
folded
first
half time. I know, mad.
In the first game, they put up a fight, but the
They
second
did.
game,
They did, mate.
I think there's plans somewhat of a different Chelsea lineup for that fucking first leg, but I think they went a lot more gung ho in the second.
Yeah,
I think at 2 or 3-0, they just folded Middlesbrough. They went at them and Chelsea were cutting them open. It was they could have scored every time they went forward. At 2 or 3-0, it was over. Anyway, it's a different game. Liverpool away is different to Middlesbrough home. I just can't see anything out. I can't see anything other than Liverpool win.
Yeah, they're a much
Same.
stronger team at the moment. Yeah, much stronger. I know Ozzy Cozy was talking with his Arsenal hat on. It's hopeful, but Liverpool are not going to stumble here, I don't think. And to be honest with you, this game is historically pretty shit. Like, it's always 0-0 or 1-0, as you mentioned earlier. So I can't see a Desmond Tutu in this one. I'll probably go for 2-0 Chelsea. Liverpool, sorry. Liverpool.
Ooh.
Whoa, nearly stumbled
Almost a
there.
bad bet. Whoa, you threw it out.
Whoa. Maybe subconsciously I do want Chelsea to win, but I don't.
With your Arsenal hat on.
With Norwich hat on.
Norwich hat on.
Liverpool are going to have to be defeated at the weekend. They're going to need to bounce back against Chelsea. So, you know, once they lose to Norwich in the cup, you know,
Stop manifesting, man. Stop going to happen.
that might be what happens. You never know.
Oh, well, I am confused. You just one sec. Are we talking about the Premier League games next weekend?
No, next
No,
midweek.
I didn't know about
Midweek.
Garden Mill, to be fair.
Midweek, okay.
Yeah, it's FA Cup this weekend, so we're
Caught me off
doing
guard.
Premier League.
So we're just avoiding that altogether.
We're a
We
Premier
don't have
League
the license.
podcast.
We don't have the license
Yeah.
rights for that. Yeah.
It's the one time though we can genuinely have a conversation with Ash about his club where it has some kind of fucking meaning, and we're just taking it away from him.
No, fuck
You know what? We'll
Yeah,
talk about it
basically.
when we go to. We'll do a little FA Cup section. We can add that on.
It's like being relegated again. It's
Save
like,
it for the B side, maybe.
No one wants to talk about that.
Yeah, that'll be for the patrons only.
Paywall to listen to Norwich. Fuck me.
Yeah, I think Liverpool. I genuinely thought Liverpool were going to struggle last week against Bournemouth when they went away. I thought it was going to be
Yeah,
a
we
much
did.
tougher
We
game
all
for
did,
them.
Yeah.
Salah not being there, obviously, I was like, well, what's going to happen? Nunes is reliably unreliable.
Did you hear what Klopp said about Jota? He said that he thinks the better finisher than Suarez, Torres, and Salah.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
but Klopp's a method, so like, I wouldn't believe a word he says.
He's a good finisher.
He's done all right.
Jota is a
I'm
great
pretty,
player.
I'm pretty sure that's what Jamie Carragher said, isn't it?
Oh yeah, well, fucking let's be real.
Oh, he's coming to call people out.
They're the same person.
So cozy. I'm loving the energy. It's brilliant.
I'll Google it. I'll
No, I
Google
have
it
to
when
bring
I
the
get out
energy
of
in it. If I'm a guest, I have to bring the energy in it.
Exactly.
It's like
I like
becoming
it.
Sky Sports presenters. The young ones are like
Yeah.
our next footballers. You have no idea who they are.
Daniel
We're all
Sturridge.
getting forgetful. We need some newer presenters in here.
Yeah, I think Liverpool did shock me, the fact that they completely just swept Bournemouth away with 4 goals. Like, I thought if they were going to win, it was going to be a real tight game. But yeah, Jota played amazing, and actually the entire front line played amazing for Liverpool. They've got so much. They've just got so much attacking power, haven't they? Like, it's crazy. So I'll probably join the Chelsea to turn up against the bigger teams.
Do they?
Tight game. Yeah, Chelsea's best results this season have come against the bigger teams.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what he's
They-
doing.
they
Trying
got-
to get the
they got-
Spurs. Yeah. Okay.
They got a good manager as well, like
Have they?
Pochettino. Pochettino's
Yeah,
a good
great.
manager.
He is
Pochettino's
a
a
good
great
manager.
manager.
Exactly what
Wouldn't be at
Chelsea need.
Wouldn't be at Chelsea, then, would he?
I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool. Who's left?
Okay, I think I am.
Yeah, I'll repeat that. Yeah, 2-1.
This one can go fucking either way. So I'm just going to go against the grain and go 1-0 Chelsea.
Don't think Liverpool score at Anfield with all that firepower.
No, I don't know if they'll even start most of it, to be honest with you. I'm not sure the lineup will go. I reckon you'll
They're
see the
gonna play
Harvey Elliott's. And
Hot
They'll play the
take.
big bangers at the
9
weekend
minutes in
against
already.
Norwich.
Yeah.
that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the real fixture. And while I'm here, I'm going 6-0 Liverpool for that one.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to do that. You know. But
No, I'm aware. I'm aware, but
cheers.
He wanted you to know.
That doesn't. We're not that doesn't. Okay, fine. Are we all?
I'm
Sam.
going to go 4-1 Liverpool.
What, against Chelsea?
Yeah.
Jesus. All right.
Why do you all suddenly think Chelsea are okay? They're still shit. What are you all on
No, we
about?
don't.
It's
We
the
don't.
amount of
No, I'm
goals
not.
you said.
I just think
2
they,
goals
they
in 3 fixtures between them.
I think Chelsea are about level with fucking Bournemouth, if I'm honest. And they're at Anfield,
Yeah.
so yeah, 4-1.
Yeah, well, to be fair.
Oh
it's not
my
bad
fucking god! The
investment.
thing is, I'm still talking like this is FA Cup. Like I had this is an FA Cup game in my head, because I'm not paying any attention anymore. We got
We're only
knocked out
chatting,
by
we're only chatting
Bristol
about one
City.
FA Cup game. Yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Yeah, well done.
You did get knocked
Yeah,
out
my
by
bad.
Bristol City.
Yeah, well, we'll save that for a different day. But my point is, I'm going to change it to 2-1 Liverpool now, because I thought they'd like play the second string, because it might be FA
Yeah.
Cup, but I've just realised I'm talking fucking shite. So yeah, 2-0 Liverpool.
That's fair. Right.
I think not better.
Next game. Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. This one is an interesting game. Forest aren't doing
Yeah,
too
before
bad
Forest
since
came
Nuno
up
came
to
in.
the Premier League as well. Before Forest came back up to the Premier League, they made somewhat of a habit of knocking Arsenal out of the FA Cup. And I don't know if all of our listener knows this, but I fucking hate Arsenal. And now we've got another one.
That's what we
We
bought them on.
haven't mentioned Cozy, the special fucking guest today, whatever, is also an Arsenal fan.
With his Arsenal.
I ain't happy about it.
This is
Well,
the
you
FA
do-
Cup,
go-
though, Bill.
Go and
Of
recruit
course,
a West
Richard.
Ham fan off a bus, then, man. That's, you know what
Yeah.
I think.
You got to get yourself out there, Billy. You got to
I
find
don't
another
get how
West
you
Ham
do it,
fan.
because when I start talking to random people on the bus, I get the fucking police called on me.
Yeah, you can't
Must
speak
be
to
the energy.
schoolgirls though, Bill. That gets you in trouble.
That does get you in trouble.
I'll tell you what, the other day, this is completely irrelevant. I was actually on the bus to King's Lynn, and some random cunt come and sat right next to me, and there was loads of seats fucking free.
Oh, is he
He's just trying to have a
amazing?
conversation with you. He's just trying to have a
Cock out.
conversation.
Yeah, I nearly fucking called child line. I was having a panic attack.
Well, that's what Liam did to Cozy. He just decided to sit directly next to him.
There wasn't any seat. It wasn't like there was a
It was
multitude
quite
of
busy, to be
seats
fair,
though.
yeah.
No, there was
No.
a seat next to my brother. You could have sat there.
Ashley sat there, didn't he?
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. You know,
Holding his hand.
either
The
way,
younger one.
Yeah, Ashley.
Anyway, sorry, yeah, I went off on a
That's all right.
tangent there.
Massive
I hate
tangent, yeah.
Arsenal. Move on.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest against Arsenal. Do you think Nuno will be able to get a result against Arsenal at home?
Nope.
Oh my god. I was saying the FA Cup again. I've got to
Yeah,
get
you
over the
was.
fact
I was
it's not
gonna
fucking FA Cup.
I thought you
Look
did.
at
Yeah.
one FA Cup game, Bill. One FA Cup game was going to discuss the whole topic.
Well, this is what when it's FA Cup weekend and we're doing a Premier League podcast. Again, it's just throwing me off.
Well, the podcast is Fun Times Football Premier League Preview Episode 18. So
That's not in the feed, you.
we're not going to preview the FA Cup that much. It's going to be special editions.
It's Friday,
okay.
not the FA Cup.
But those performances still come into factor. They are like an undiagnosed bogey team for us. We do not do well at the City Ground.
Dying.
Yeah,
Undiagnosed. We need to see a doctor. We need to
You're
get a
thinking about
prescription.
undiagnosed bookies, aren't you?
Wasn't this the fixture last season that sealed the title for
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beat you
Yeah,
was
that
it.
was, yeah.
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 Big man, I won.
We lost
Last
2-0.
one.
We lost 2-0.
I won. Yeah.
And they beat us at the season before as well. I don't think we've won there since they've gone up.
No, we
We've
didn't.
got
No,
terrible
we
record
won,
there.
we won the
Very
season
good.
before, I think.
They've only
I
been up
don't
this season.
think we have. Okay,
Yeah, I think
Well,
we
in
did.
the
I'm pretty
last-
sure we did.
we do all right
Yeah,
at
we-
home, but I think away. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
hey,
I can't.
Thomas
I
Partey's
can't-
I remember that.
So we're gonna have a party away.
No, I don't think he's going to play party. You know, realistically, is he?
Shit,
It's against.
Probably won't,
It's
no.
against
But
Nottingham
you-
Forest. He's going to play Havertz.
We can have a
and-
party on the bench.
Yeah, no. I want him to play.
Get some
Smith Rowe and
minute
Bale.
in his legs just before the
Not
Liverpool
Smith
game will
Rowe.
be
You
good.
take Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe is a good player. I think.
Oh,
he
for
should
fuck's
play
sake,
Bale.
not this one.
Smith Rowe is a great player.
Oh,
Smith
You know
Rowe-
our team.
He does not give.
He's the
he
fan
does not
favourite.
He does not give. Yeah. What's it called? He doesn't get give it
Imagine
opportunities.
this loving with Smith Rowe, man.
Smith Rowe is a great
Well,
player.
to be fair, if the Arsenal fans are saying that Smith Rowe's not getting enough opportunities, maybe they're the ones that are right because they watch their team more than the rest of us, right? Like,
Every team has an underrated fan favourite that's come through the
Nah,
academy, and Smith Rowe is that guy.
Nah.
Love him.
I think
Nah,
yeah, Mick,
I'm agreeing with
I
you.
think sometimes. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Mick, sorry, my bad. Mikel Arteta is what's it called? His judgment, yeah, is a bit off sometimes. I think he doesn't. He can't. I don't know. He can't read what's it called what he needs to do
Can't read.
in the game.
He's stubborn.
what do you mean he
Yeah,
bought
he's
Havertz
doesn't
for
rotate
60
enough.
million? Great bit of business.
What? Mm,
Judgment's perfect.
that does not sound like good judgment to me.
No, I think I after saying that Forest are your bogey team, maybe there's a little bit of like mental battle going on, but I don't know. I think you'll beat them. I think this is one of those games that if you want to do actually mount a title charge this season, you have to win it, right?
Oh, 100%.
They're out of the race. They're out of the race.
Definitely out of the race if we lose that.
Yeah.
Especially
100%.
next game being Anfield.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be good.
Ashton
You
Charles
can be in the
is-
race but not win it.
Oh, you have got. Yeah, no, it's not at Anfield. It's at the Emirates against Liverpool.
Oh, you're at the Anfield, yeah, okay. The Anfield.
Yeah, but then you've got West Ham after that. That should be.
Oh, fuck off.
Don't even get me started.
Already?
Just wanted to add some spice into the conversation there. But I feel like Arsenal, they're going to have a break this weekend because they're not in the FA Cup, unlike some teams.
I don't necessarily think it's a good thing though. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Like,
go to Dubai.
go
this
away
is
over
the-
to Watford.
Yeah.
Watford want to play a little behind
Yeah.
closed doors game. I don't think it's good.
You know, I think it's a good thing. You go back to Dubai, you do some more warm weather set piece training.
You get a
Mikel
fucking
Arteta meets Salt Bay again, and it's all good. And you probably
I
win.
know. So
You win
embarrassed.
you win 2-1. That's what I'm going to
Budget's gone, mate. We're going Mackies instead.
Yeah. 2-1 Arsenal for me. I'll go for Bill because he'll probably go Forest. So let's chuck it to Bill.
Hi there. Yeah, I think this is the start of Arsenal's downfall. They're their bogey team. They're going to lose. Declan Rice is going to get sent off. He's going to be in tears. Arteta's going to get arrested for diddling kids on Epstein Island. Fucking inject it into my veins.
Did you give us what's the score then, Bill? What's the score going to be?
Oh yeah, that's right. 2-1 Arsenal.
So
Brilliant. Oh, you had me in the first half, man. Yeah, I think Arsenal are going to be too strong for Forest. Even with Forest's like mini resurgence or just sort of stabilisation that they've got. I think I'm going to agree with the 2-1. Forest will probably get a goal, but yeah, 2-1 Arsenal. Who's left? Cozy.
I think it'll be 3-1 Arsenal. I think close game, but Arsenal have too much for Forest.
3-1.
Sam,
Nice.
where
Cozy,
he's
are you
doing
my
in the dark.
dealer? Have you ever been to Bristol before? Give me a bag off.
Huh?
Are you my dealer?
Honestly, Gibby mate,
Where you
they all
whisper
sound
into
like
the
that these days.
Oh, shit. It's probably my mic. My mic's on
Black
shit.
Audi, round the corner. We'll do 3 for a one.
Quick donut and a bit of fun times football in the car.
Sam.
I'm gonna go for a draw. I don't know. 2-2.
2-2.
Desi.
I think are you the only? Has everyone gone? You're the only person that's
I have not.
predicted.
I have not been.
Oh.
Sam,
Yeah,
you're all over
caveat
the shop.
is he is. Yeah, mute that shit.
It's like being molested in a car. park in
I
Bristol.
think first goal is the most important because it opens it up if Arsenal score. Just like the Crystal Palace game, it was easy for us to score the next 4. I think if Forest score first, I think it's their game. But back in my team, 2-1.
Nice. You got to back your team, mate.
Theme.
It is, yeah. You got to back your team. I get it. Next game. I kind of just put this at the end here, just for the section afterwards, really, so that we've got
Can
a
we mute-
sandwich.
Can we meet
Sam.
Sam?
Is it? It is Sam. Yeah, it's
What's the
annoying because it's
problem?
Man
What's
City now.
Definitely, Sam. All you can hear is
We're getting
wind.
Wind noise. It's because you're not speaking. So I'll let you talk for the Man City Burnley game. What's your thoughts going into this one, mate? You're at home, so all
6-0,
3 fans
bye.
will be there.
Fair enough.
6-0
Oh, look.
bye.
A podcast full of regulars. A podcast full of we all go to every game, don't we? Yeah, it should be easy enough. I don't like seeing Vincent Kompany with a sad face, but that's what he'll be wearing. I can't see it. There's just not much to say, is there?
Can I ask if Haaland will be back? Because apparently he's rumoured to be back for that game. I need to make my dream team.
Unfortunately, mate, I'm not Pep. I don't really I don't know, mate. I can't really give you that advice. I just say put Alvarez in instead because he'll definitely play.
I've heard
with
I've heard
Haaland, without
Haaland's
Haaland. Don't really
Yeah, I've
matter.
heard Haaland's not around for the Spurs game, but
Nah,
He's not around for it. No, he's got a dentist appointment.
yeah. We thought he was still going to be injured because it keeps rolling over, doesn't it? He was like, "I'll book the dent. I'm not going to."
He
play
keeps
that
delaying
game,
it.
I'll
Yeah,
just-
he's like, "I'll have another
yeah.
week off because we keep winning
Yeah.
without him." So he's probably just like, "Oh, fuck you all."
Your fantasy team, like thinking, "Oh, is he going to go?" Liam's
Like I've
kept it
been
in
for the
whole
past
time.
6 weeks.
Keep the faith, Liam. Keep the faith.
He's
He'll
going
be
to
back,
play
he'll be
this.
back.
No, he's going to play this weekend. He just never does.
Put Oscar Bob in instead. Put Bob in instead.
Doctor
Dr.
Bob,
Bob.
Bob in, yeah.
good old Doctor Bob, mate. That kid,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know, like. I know you City have blatantly cheated and spent loads of money out of thin air, but they've
Yeah, of
managed
course.
to do something good with it. Like, look at them now.
Yeah.
Actually producing really good youth talent as well. So
Yeah,
Right.
I reckon so. Hamilton
Yeah,
coming
no,
through
you-
as well.
yeah, you guys definitely are like Cole Palmer going to Chelsea and then immediately becoming their best player.
Foden.
Is
Yeah, exactly.
it's not like
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if Burnley get a draw this weekend, that probably would be the shock result of the season. Still, like, do you know what I mean? There's
They
no
won't.
way they're
They won't.
going to the Etihad and getting any kind of result.
No, it's going to be.
No, let's not be silly.
annihilation.
It'll be a gentleman's probably 4 or 5-0, I imagine. So I'm going to go. Actually, no. The City crowd will egg on. Like they'll go 5-0 up, and then they'll egg on Company's team to get a goal back, so that Company has something to cheer. So I'm going to go
Hey,
5.
Liam.
City crowd?
Liam.
City crowd?
Chris, come on,
Yeah.
you can't give us that shit, Chris.
Yeah, to be fair,
Been to one game.
you're just as bad. Yeah. I
Well,
think
hey.
it's saying more about the fact that your fans are dead.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
yeah.
Etihad
It's not saying going to the like us personally going to the games. It's just no one goes to the games at the Etihad. Like, that's the point.
There's no point.
Yeah, I'm going to go 5-1. 5-1 Burnley. I meant City.
Yeah,
obviously.
I'll-
I didn't mean to say Burnley.
We're not. No,
I didn't mean to say
we're not.
Burnley. I'm sorry.
Get out of
did.
here.
Well, if Burnley fucking manage to beat Man City, I am that confident I will kick my missus down the stairs if it happens. I'm not gonna lie to you. Might do it anyway. It's a possibility. But I am definitely going to go for a 5-0 City win. She probably heard that.
I was
You're about to
thinking
get
that.
slapped.
She's near.
You're about to get kicked down the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I've got spare room. I'll sleep in there.
I got cable.
Yeah, 5-0 City. 5-0 City. They've got Kevin De Bruyne back as well. It's just going to be,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's gonna be
shit,
a
yeah.
mess.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with 6-0, by the way. I was actually serious about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we
fair.
weren't doubting that, mate. It doesn't even
Okay,
sound
good.
ridiculous. I was going to go 4-1 City. For my-
Where's the Burnley goal coming from then?
No, I think it'll be closer than you think. To be fair, I can't lie. Because I've seen.
Arsenal.
I've actually.
Ooh, hot take
I've-
2
no,
at 23
no.
minutes.
No, it'll be
Ooh.
3-0. 3-0 Man City, but it'll be a close game. It'll be close, yeah, but it's not going to be like. Because Burnley, I've watched them a few times, yeah, and they've actually given teams a game, yeah, but they haven't got like the final quality at the end, in the end of the part of the pitch. Like they've been able to get people games. I remember watching them against Arsenal. We won from like 2 set plays, and they got another goal, and I see them again drop points from VAR decisions and that where they should have won the game. So I think Man City are going to win the game 3-0, but Burnley
Close
will give
game.
it will be a close game. That's Vincent
they'll
Company
turn
will
up.
make sure it's a close game. Vincent Company will make sure it's a close game.
He's not playing,
drunk.
though.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
but he's the
3-0
manager.
against City.
He's the manager. You got to remember as well. Yeah, with Haaland injured, yeah, Julian Alvarez is very
Possibly.
similar to. I wrote what's it called. I think he will be injured. I don't think he'll be playing. Julian Alvarez, yeah, was what's it called.
If you're about to compare him to a Burnley fucking player, you can get out.
Not to a Burnley player. Not at all. He's way better than them. But he's kind of very similar to how the same style of play Man City used to play when Vincent Kompany was in the team. Like when you look at it,
He's a bit like Aguero.
yeah, he's very, very similar. He can drop in deep, link up the play, and Vincent Kompany will know that's going to be how the game's going to go, and he's going to.
If you put players on
set up
Alvarez, we've got
that-
like another 5 threats.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The game's going to go wherever
That's
Kevin
why
wants
it'll
it
be
to go,
3-0.
my man. That has nothing to do with Alvarez. Absolutely not. You're marking the wrong guy there.
No, De Bruyne came out and said last time, didn't he? He said he's
Only
not going to be able to
25
play
minutes.
full games for a very long
Yeah.
time. Like,
You don't need him
Yeah,
on
but-
the full
Burnley
time.
that-
Yeah,
It
but
was
he played
Burnley
that
quite
got 10
good
minutes,
against
2
Newcastle,
assists.
and he scored 2 goals. He scored a goal and
Yeah.
then made an assist. So
yeah,
he's a good
Doesn't
player.
even matter. Yeah.
He doesn't need to
25
run.
minutes of De
Stays,
Bruyne.
just
is-
launches it wherever they need it.
But to be
Yeah.
fair, he doesn't
Yeah.
even need to play. He doesn't even need to play in that game. To be fair, I'd rest him. I wouldn't even play him.
Yeah.
I agree with you there, mate.
What? 3-0. 3-0 from Cozy. Who's left? Ash?
You know, I already went for 4-1.
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah.
Just
possibly
Chris
get a
then.
goal.
Just Chris.
Yeah,
It's two.
fuck you again, Liam. I just I'll go for 5-1.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
at least we agreed
Oh,
on the
nice
scoreline
again.
then.
Yeah.
Sorry. Everyone else is speaking up. I didn't have to
Yeah, I
ask
know,
everyone
right?
else.
Well,
That's true. Well, you need to
Just
be
want that
more
cohesion.
authoritative.
we've got too many of those on here.
So,
Bring the peace.
As-
Just bring the green energy,
as-
man.
as pointed out by Billy earlier, we're not talking about the FA Cup, but in fact now we are going to talk about the FA Cup.
Oh, my head's going to fall clean off at this, right?
It's fine because this is very obviously not a game that's happening next week. It's happening tomorrow, and actually today,
On
as this
Friday.
podcast goes out, so it's Friday.
Oh, fucking hell. Right.
FA Cup Friday, yeah.
So it is the
Um,
FA. So hang on a sec, Bill. I'll just write a note in the chat. This is the FA Cup.
This one is
Cheers,
you
bro.
need to write a note at the other end as well, just to make sure he goes back off the FA Cup.
Yeah,
Um,
I've got you
Yeah,
covered.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry.
yeah. So
Nice. I've
we're
got a
actually going to
script.
talk about the Man City versus Spurs game, and
Oh, back-to-back City.
Tasty.
I know, but then we go into the Spurs game
Yeah.
afterwards as well. You know, there's a
And no
reason
more
it's,
City
a,
after
it's
that,
a
yeah.
Man City Spurs sandwich
Okay,
filled with
then.
Man City Spurs. You know,
Okay. Grim.
yeah.
I wouldn't eat
Uh,
that. No. Yeah.
So when I say Man City, it's actually Spurs are at home, so I think it's going to be an interesting FA Cup match. James Maddison is fit and available for the match. Whether he has played, I don't know. I imagine Postecoglou will probably go full strength.
I've
for
heard he'll
this
start
game.
tomorrow. I've seen something. So a tweet coming out
Yeah.
from Fabrizio or something, a quote saying he'll start tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I would like Postecoglou to go full strength and actually try and knock City out of the FA Cup. It's weird that this is a massive fixture so early in the FA Cup for us, and I'm hopeful that we get a result. I mean, Man City are still yet to score a goal at the Tottenham Hotspur
Well,
Stadium.
I was going to ask
Which
this,
is
right? So
crazy.
if they do, because it's the FA Cup, are you still counting that record as because it's
It'll then just move. I will count it, and I imagine most fans will count it, but the pundits will
Most
immediately
Spurs fans
move,
count a lot of shit.
like, the next,
take out the Audi
No.
Cup as a major trophy.
Can't wait for the DVD. They never once scored in our stadium.
Well, to be fair, Klopp, last year when he was asked, "Is there one thing you want to do next season?" Now you've got all the
Pep.
trophies, and he said, "Yes, score." Pep, not Klopp. Yeah, Pep said, "Yeah, I'd like to score a goal away at Spurs." So this is all he's looking forward to for the rest of his career now.
Fancy being so accomplished in your career that all you
That'll
want
be
to
it.
do is score at Spurs.
I think
That's
that's it.
hilarious, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll score a goal and Pep will just walk out the stadium like my work is
He'll
done.
go,
Like,
right, I'm done.
I've got the
Retire,
quadruple.
retire.
I've got the quadruple. Now I've finally scored at Spurs. I'm off. I'm out of
He'll
here.
take his top off and have like a Juventus shirt or something. Come on.
But no, to your original point, I was going to say, like punditry, they'll just change it to Man City have still not scored a goal away at Spurs in the league, right? Or when they come to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium later in the season, they'll just use that as a point rather than.
It's a dwindling fact, Liam. It's something. It's like you can't hold.
It's just
that
weird,
fact.
though, right?
It's,
Like, well,
How many
you
games?
know
have
if you're
been?
in the
4?
probably 4,
Three?
maybe.
Since they moved there, so
3 or 4. I think it was COVID, wasn't it?
No.
COVID season.
I
Season
think the
after,
first time,
maybe.
Season
the
before?
first time you beat us there was with I think Bergwijn got the winner. There was a crowd there.
Yeah, we was the
4 years
first
ago.
team to win there, and there was definitely fucking fans there.
I think it's 4
Yeah.
seasons.
Fans
Yeah,
It's
you
the
were,
fourth
yeah.
season,
the
fifth
West Ham
season.
fans.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
This is your fifth
I think
season.
we
now.
won 1-0. Michael Antonio scored and did that weird fucking celebration, whatever it was.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that honestly, that was pretty much it. It was very sexual.
Yeah. It opened April 2019, so end of the season
It's
before.
Toyd. It
Yeah.
was Toyd.
Yeah. So it was open for a year before COVID
One.
hit, essentially.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can count 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've
Anyway,
already
time.
scored there in the League Cup anyway.
Yeah, so it is just a league game. Yeah, it's an interesting lineup. Do you reckon, Sam? Do you reckon City will play a full strength team?
Well, yeah, I do, because we've got, without being arrogant, as obviously it sounds like, but we've got Burnley at home in the next league game. So I actually think that the Tottenham away game in the cup is more important than the Burnley game.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to think we can put out. I'd like to think we can put out a few kids against Burnley, like Hamilton or Bob, and Rico Lewis, and then go full strength against Spurs.
I don't think managers arrested as many players for FA Cup anymore. If you look at I think it was Liverpool, Arsenal's quite full strength teams as well.
Yeah.
Look at the size, they can't.
Depends who you're playing.
It does depend who you're playing as well, but I think
if you're playing Norwich City, you put a weak team out, don't you?
Hang on, did he have to get that in there?
Yes, you know how things go in here.
Yeah.
You know, I thought
One of us.
I thought you went to watch it. I thought you were on the Norwich site. All right, don't worry about it.
No, I will just watch football. I just watch football, innit? So I took my brother to a game.
You watched an atrocity that day.
I
would say I am looking forward to the Spurs Man City game. Let's get off Norwich now. I think this fixture earlier in the season was one of the best games. I even added 2 goals to it. I made it 4-4. I think in my moment of the season. Yeah, so obviously I thought it was a huge game. I think it should be a good, exciting fixture. Plenty of goals in this one, I think.
Yeah, I think
there always is between these two.
Yeah, it's always a good fixture.
All right, we'll do a score prediction, I guess. I know it's more like a separate section, but I've got to back my boys. I'm going to go 3-2 Spurs. Last minute winner from Dragashin off a corner.
Dragashin over the corner.
I was thinking 3-2 myself, but the other way.
I think I'm gonna back Spurs. Even though I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm gonna back Spurs because I think they can beat City at home in the FA Cup.
So you don't like Norwich? You don't like Norwich, but you back Spurs?
No, but I'm gonna be realistic, innit? So I'm just saying, Spurs. I think Spurs can beat Manchester City at home. So.
Thank you, Cozy. I appreciate that, mate. What score do you reckon it will be?
3-2.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy game, this.
It's going to be 3-2, basically, according to everyone.
So what are you saying then, Ash?
Probably 3-2. But I will go for that. Obviously, with Man City playing, it's always heart and head. I think I'd rather Spurs win. That would make the cup a bit more open, because otherwise I think Man City might just run away with it, especially if Liverpool get knocked out of the weekend. So, but I think my head will always say Man City, so I will go 3-2 Man City.
Yeah. Chris, what are you saying?
I'm thinking I might go to extra time, I think it might be 2-2, and then...
They can't.
FA Cup
It's a replay. It'll be a replay,
I'm not going to go.
You can have a draw.
You
can have a draw.
Going with what I want to happen is just a really long game with loads of injuries, but then if that can't happen...
Or a replay before, surely.
Yeah,
replay would be fine.
I don't know where it'd be, but that's boring for me to say that, so I'm going to go 3-2 because it's not boring, because I repeated what everyone else said. So 3-2.
To who?
To football, Liam. Football is always the winner.
Football win.
I'm going to go 3-2. I'm going to go 3-2 City. I think City will win this.
Okay. And
based on what Pep's saying, that's the only thing he wants to do this season. So he's gonna be running through hoops and tires on fire to make sure they do this.
Yeah, Pamela Anderson playing with tires.
Good montage. Good, yeah.
Training montage, yes.
Sam, the City fan left.
0-0.
You reckon? No way. You're not. Is that serious? No. He's fucking hell.
No. I reckon the reason we haven't scored in our last 4 visits to the ground is because we've been saving it all for one game. So I actually reckon I'm going to go 4-1 City.
All right.
You're confident.
That's the confidence of a man that won a treble last season, isn't it? That's what that is.
Is Son back from the Asian Cup? Is he still there?
No. He's still there.
Smashed it.
Yeah. I think he scored a last-minute winner yesterday. I haven't really been keeping.
Aren't you still without Bissouma and Sarr as well?
Yeah, they're both still away. But we've got
We've
Skip.
got no one
Just,
else.
just to
Skip.
swing off very quickly, Sam, was Kev just having a go at you for playing with your fucking
Yeah.
Oh, my missus does that all the fucking time, all the time.
Just because I mouthed the word. Sorry. How observant is that?
I'm reading.
Yeah.
I'm reading. She's saying.
Yeah. Sorry,
That's
like,
fair.
this happens to me all the time. Yeah.
Obviously.
She
It's
should be
annoying
listening. She's our social media manager. Man.
It's annoying the
give a
listener
shit.
as well.
I'm finished.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
4-1. Yeah, no. So we've got Oliver Skip, and I actually saw a weird stat about Oliver Skip just while I mentioned him. He is got the highest
Shit.
passing accuracy of any midfielder in the Premier League this season.
How many
It is one
passes he
game.
made? 2.
You have
He's
to say 2 passes a
played-
game.
No, he's played 3 or 4 games or something. He's got 87.
Yeah, the less of the games, the easier that stat is to hit.
I get it, but hey, the stats there, and the stats don't lie, is what I hear.
But no one's gone for a draw then.
He's played 15 matches. I don't know if that's included substitutes.
That will be substitutes. Has he? Jesus, we've had some injuries. Yeah, so moving to the other side of the Man City Spurs sandwich, we've got Spurs versus Brentford is the next game in the Premier League next week. I'm kind of worried about this one because
Tony's back.
yeah, that's the worry. And as we previously pointed out, like Spurs are missing quite a lot of players, but we've still got Bentancur, we've got Skip, we've got Højbjerg, we've got a solid midfield. That's the only
Do
issue.
you think
really.
Tony will start, Liam?
Tony will start, of course. He'll start. He'll captain the team as well. Yeah, just from last week, the fellas that said Tony wouldn't start, he started, captained the team, played the whole game, and scored a goal. Like,
And they even advertised it the day before as well. That's how much of a big issue it was.
yeah, that's
Bit
how
of a
confident they
shithousery
were.
with him changing the line for the free kick, though. But what a free kick!
Yeah, it's ridiculous that.
He like licked his hand to like get a little bit of the pain and then move it across. I was like,
Let's be
that's
honest.
class.
If your player did that, you'd fucking love it, wouldn't you? You'd be like,
fuck
oh,
yeah.
what a fucking legend.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
don't even hate it.
Maverick, innit?
it's the goalkeepers and the defenders in the Wolves' fault for not going, hang on a minute, he's moving the ball, like let's just move another like a foot over, and that goal wouldn't have happened. So it's poor. But yeah, Tony.
I'd like to see him in the England squad. Actually, I know he probably won't get much game time because of Kane, but he'll just add a bit of Maverick sort of nature to England. Just come on in the last 20 minutes or something. Just to
I
send
think-
him out. I'd enjoy watching him.
I think he could start for England, to be honest. 'Cause I think sometimes Kane goes missing in England games, but
That's because he's in
Fair.
Germany.
Top goal scorer of all time and that, but
I don't
he
think Kane-
goes. I think what's it called? He drops too deep. I don't rate when he drops deep in England. It doesn't work.
It would be
That's
interesting
even
if you could play both
I
of them
like
together,
that.
right?
Yeah, I like
Play-
the fact.
Ooh.
Yeah, because actually, to be
Play them
fair,
together.
yeah, because
Then you got to drop Saka and whoever's on
you
the
got
left.
Kane. Okay, think about Kane and Son playing together at Spurs. Those two go forward, Kane and Tony. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I find
Yeah.
Tony's career is so weird. I was at the Mem 5 years ago watching Bristol Rovers versus Peterborough, and he was getting battered. He couldn't even get a shot on target. And then 5 years later, he's like one of the best strikers in the league. It's just crazy.
Is that the
Start
game I went
betting
to
on
with you?
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
he went-
well-
it was
Yeah,
0-0
it was
out,
shit. He was pretty shit. Yeah,
He was up
That's
front.
weird, isn't it?
with-
yeah.
He may have broke some rules, but he's inspirational and he's just showing kids to always bet on yourself. You know.
Yeah.
Always back yourself. Always back yourself.
Play with white lines.
Self.
um,
Liam,
Yeah,
what's your
I'm-
score, mate?
my
Definitely my
score.
dealer.
I'm still backing my boys just because I've got to. Worried about the game, could see it going either way, but I'm going to go for a 2-1 Spurs win. Chris, what are you saying? You mind about me coming to you last? I'm coming to you second. Let's go.
Thank you, sir. Draw. I'm going to go 2-2. You haven't beaten
Hot take.
Brentford in the last 4 games against them. Little stat for you there.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Undiagnosed bogey team potentially.
Another undiagnosed
could be.
bogey.
Another
Maybe one more game.
undiagnosed bogey.
Sorry,
How many
Yes,
times
it
you got to
is.
get beat by a team for them to be a bogey team?
sorry, Bill. I should have put it in the chat.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
This is not the FA Cup, Billy.
Cheers, guys.
Need an AI tune for that.
Dip in and
So what
out,
do you
yeah.
reckon, Billy?
Hiya. I reckon I'm going to go for 1-1 draw.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think so too.
Oh,
Cozy.
I reckon. Do you know what? I'm gonna go against Spurs. I'm gonna go 2-0 Brentford.
Wow.
Why
So
not?
Fucking hell.
So they
All right.
so they beat
Invite
Man,
you on my
so they
podcast.
beat Man
Fucking-
City, but then they lose to
Two
Brentford.
different games. Two different games. One's in the FA Cup where it matters more, and one's in the Premier League where
No.
you've got.
Doesn't matter,
Spurs aren't going to
Prem-
win the. Spurs aren't going to win the league. They're not aiming to win the league. They'll be aiming
they're
for
aiming-
Europe.
They're
Not
aiming
the
for
FA
Europe.
Cup.
I think that's
Yeah,
more
so-
important than the FA Cup. Yeah.
And they have to win
Yeah,
those sort of games to
but
get into
Spurs,
top four.
Spurs don't win trophies often. Innit? When you got a chance to win a trophy, you're gonna-
Spurs don't
FA
win
Cup-
trophies, full stop,
Yeah,
brother.
exactly.
Stop it
They
there.
haven't won a trophy for 60 odd years, isn't it? So you got they're gonna go for the FA Cup because they need the trophy. They need to win a trophy. And to
They
be
won't
fair,
win.
I think they're going to blow their load going for City, still lose that, and then
I want to be fair as an Arsenal fan, Spurs can win the FA Cup because we're gonna win the Champions League. So
well, that's not
That's a
Fucking hell.
who is this fucking joker?
Anyway,
Flag in the ground.
I don't.
Brentford playing this weekend FA Cup, or have they got time to prepare for this game?
I think they went out to Wolves, did they? Or did they go through against in that one? Did they win it? I can't remember.
Interesting.
It's quite a mad game, wasn't it?
Yeah, Brentford did go out, I think. Brentford are not in the FA Cup,
Okay, that could play
so
into
they've
it.
got a weekend off. And when was they played last
To
week
the
though? Didn't they? So-
casino.
Exactly. Tony's going to be on roulette for 3 days straight. He's going to do a 72-hour roulette binge in the high rollers room. He'll be in the hippodrome, just fucking nothing but steak and roulette.
It's like elaborate fucking coupons.
Sam, what are you saying?
Yeah, I think Spurs will want to bounce back from this. Obviously, having beaten by City 4-1, I think they'll want to bounce back with a win. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Brentford win.
Good boy.
Fucking hell. Getting abused tonight. I'm not liking this. Ash, you're the last to go, no, with your score?
Yeah, I'm just going to go for a 1-1 draw as well. I think probably a last-minute penalty from Tony to equalise. He'll just move the penalty spot a little bit and confuse the keeper.
They'll actually get a free kick on the edge of the area, and Tony will take it from the penalty spot.
Yeah, he'll do it sneakily without anyone watching. I think 1-1. I don't think Spurs can. Wow, it'd be tricky for them. Yeah, 1-1.
All right, well, fine. Fuck you.
Sorry, Liam.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
We put a lot of us said, some of us said you beat Man City. So
I was going to say we got more people saying that would beat Man City in the FA Cup than beating Brentford, which is interesting. But yeah, Tony, I feel like Tony's the person that's moved that dial a little bit more.
And free kick.
It's obviously his second game back as well, isn't it? So he's going to be full adrenaline.
It's his first big game.
Now, yeah, first big game. So moving to the next game, West Ham versus
Oh, here we
Bournemouth
fucking go.
at,
Yeah, that's on.
So I mean,
on this weekend.
yeah. How are you feeling about this game as a West Ham fan, Billy, that hates West Ham?
Yeah. Fucking thing's falling out of my pocket. The thing is, I was really looking forward to being on the podcast this week because I thought we was going to do FA Cup games, and I thought I was safe from having to do this for a week. But alas, here I am. We've probably got Kudus back, obviously, because Garner were fucking shite, thank God. But I'm not sure if he'll come straight back into the squad. I see it's going to be the battle of Danny Ings against the Bournemouth defence, which is the fucking movable object against the stoppable force. So that'll be fucking interesting viewing. After watching us against Bristol City and Sheffield United was just an absolute clusterfuck of refereeing errors, to be fair. I think we should have won that game fairly, but we didn't. Dominic Solanke's a fucker. He loves a goal against us. I'm going 1-0 Bournemouth, I think, because
Jesus,
I just you know what I'm fucking like.
I don't think I've heard you back West Ham this season, to be honest. Like, it's
West Ham
so
fan 31
crazy.
years, bro.
Considering you're sixth in the league as well, and your form in the league is
Yeah, but I feel like as soon as soon as I start getting confident, that's when it all goes to fucking tits. Because I was confident against Sheffield United and Bristol City, and look how that went. I'm going back to my old self. We are going to lose every fucking game we play, and hopefully they keep proving me wrong because I'm all about that.
That's fair. That's fair. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Has anyone got any strong opinions about this game?
West Ham Bournemouth, I doubt it.
No, I think West Ham will. I do fancy Bournemouth, yeah, as well.
I fancy West Ham. They're in such good form.
I
They're
fancy
undefeated
West
in
Ham.
like 4 or 5
Not
games,
the
aren't
minute.
they? And they beat the mighty Arsenal.
No.
I think he's taking the
Except from the
piss.
cup game in the Prem, undefeated in 4 games. What? 2 draws, 3 wins,
5
maybe even
games.
5.
That
Yeah.
makes 5. What?
Nah, don't
Nah.
fancy him.
West Ham
No,
are actually undefeated in the league since they lost 5-0
Lost
against Fulham.
5-0 to Fulham. Banter club.
The like 3
Bournemouth
days
from the
after
back
they
of
beat
the-
Spurs.
Lost against Liverpool. And West Ham are at home.
Yep.
1-1 draw. 1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, very realistic.
I think this is going to be a game that Bournemouth will want to bounce back into. But I mean, if West Ham have Kudus, it's a different game. But Ghana got knocked out yesterday, didn't they? So like it's a up
But
and
played their
actually,
last game the day before that.
you guys play on Thursday. Kudus
Okay.
is going to be in the team.
He does love
so-
Thursday.
I'm going West Ham win. Just because the fact I believe
because
Kudus
it's on
will
a
be in the
Thursday?
team. No, because Kudus has got enough time to get back, train a couple of days, and then be back in the squad, right? Like,
It's like what's the
Kudus
other
will be
player
playing
came
that
back from
game.
AFCON and then scored and knocked was it Barca out
Oh,
of there?
Inaki Williams.
Lucky Williams, yeah.
yeah,
Real. Yeah, I could do one of them as well.
So Kudus is the difference maker for West Ham this season. The fact United had a choice between Anthony and Kudus and chose Anthony, and West Ham got Kudus as a result is a masterstroke of business from
Should be
Man United.
investigated.
Anthony will come good.
Yeah, what, in 30 years?
Yeah, man. When he retires.
It's like
Yeah.
Jesse Lingard when he was the Wonder Kid up until he was like 27 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go West Ham win. Just because I think Kudus will be playing and he is probably one of the best right wingers in the league. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 West Ham.
I hope so.
I'll second that.
Cozy.
I reckon that'll be 1-0 West Ham. Pretty dead
Yeah.
game, to be fair.
That's
Sounds about
crazy.
right.
Dead game. I feel like West Ham Bournemouth is
dead game,
going to
isn't
be an exciting game. Exciting game. Who's left to go scores
Yeah.
on this?
Ash?
Ash
Yeah,
and Sam?
2-1 Bournemouth. Yeah, go on, 2-1 Bournemouth.
2-1 Bournemouth. Sam,
I went first, Broski. I went 1-1.
1-1. Yeah, sweet. Okay, here's a game we can just we don't even need to talk about it. We'll just fly through this one. Crystal Palace versus Sheffield United.
God, that is crap. isn't it, that?
That's not
Fuck me.
great.
That is the graveyard shift game.
Game of the season, that is. That's game of the season.
Probably live
Yeah.
on Sky as well.
Could you
like
imagine
5-5, yeah.
if it's like 5-4 or something with a last minute
Yeah.
winner?
Probably will be. The defenders are shit.
So the strikers.
Yeah, to be fair, Sheffield United make Danny Ings look good, so he actually got man of the match in that game.
Do you know what that has got? That has got the most boring 0-0 I've ever seen in my life written all over it. Like, so I'm going to
Yeah.
go 0-0. I'm just going to roll along the people. Has anyone got anything they want to say about this game?
Absolutely not, no.
1-0
Excellent.
Palace.
Right. So, yeah, Sam's gone. Bill,
2-0 Palace.
Chris,
Sheffield United 1-0.
Ash,
2-0 Palace.
Cozy.
1-0 Palace.
Okay, there we go.
Why are you saying that? Well, you went for the shock result.
Excellent.
Why is he
So,
why is he so shocked?
Sheffield United are the worst team in Premier League history. Sheffield
Yeah,
United are the worst team in Premier League history. Man. They are
Top of the league,
fucking
Chris.
terrible.
How are Palace awful?
yeah, I mean,
Palace
well,
have got good players, right?
Terrible form.
They've got good players.
they're better than Sheffield.
Yeah.
At least
Such a
Sheffield
bet.
Yeah, to be fair, Sheffield United are coming off the back of a 2-2 win against us.
2-2 win.
Yeah. The way they did their lap of honour after the game, and that, fucking hell.
So
Oh, it's
I
catching.
haven't had. It's not in the schedule, but Ashley really. It's actually FA Cup weekend. The first time we can talk about Norwich in a very long time. So
Pop it in the chat.
Ashley wanted us to talk about Norwich against Liverpool. It's at Anfield. This is the FA Cup. So we'll talk about Liverpool versus Norwich for a second. And I mean, take it away, Ashley, because no one else cares.
Sam, you look like you really don't want to be here, mate. Is it because Rovers got knocked out? But okay. Yeah.
Oh, come on, get over yourself. Fucking hell.
Well, it was a good victory. Yeah, it's just like it doesn't even feel like a win though, to be honest, because knowing that Liverpool are next, it's just like so disappointing. Liverpool,
I'd be
yeah,
buzzing. Why would you?
it's not. It would be a big because, like I said to you before, for Rovers to go to Anfield, but like massive, like they'd have a good day out in Liverpool.
At least,
you're
like, when
such
you
a big
lose this, when you lose this, at least you can say we lost to Liverpool. But if you got fucking Coventry City and you lost that, or whoever the fuck championship was left, you would have had to face something. Then, but
So
Well, if you
saying
lost
it's a
against
no-lose-
Bristol City or something.
So it's a no-lose situation. So if we lose, it's like, oh, well, it's only Liverpool. It's Liverpool, isn't it?
well, you're not expected to win, are you? Let's be honest. You're not gonna win.
That's depressing. That is a depressing thing.
Ash, you're not going to win.
Oh, well, that's fucking football.
Well, that is being a Norwich fan.
Liverpool
Isn't
lose
it?
to
Norwich
Whitby
is
Town.
It's my life as a Norwich fan.
Considering me and you are the only two people in here that don't support a fucking Big Six club, I think you should be able to expect the worst at all times.
I've learned to live without hope. Yeah.
I'm
But
excited though.
Why?
the
What
magic,
should be excited about? Losing 5-0 to Liverpool, isn't
But
it?
you're not
the
going to
magic of the FA Cup.
The magic of the FA Cup.
Doesn't exist
but-
anymore.
Why would you not be?
I wouldn't be. There isn't much to be excited about.
Okay, all right. Why was I excited to go there as a Rovers fan then?
Because Rovers never get to play Liverpool. When are they ever going to get to go to Anfield? So I'm
Yeah,
massive.
but you're not going to win the FA Cup, so why are you bothered who you play? You should be like, oh, at least we get to go out to a big side, rather than
No,
like, Newcastle
that'd be.
or
Yeah,
Grimsby.
I'd rather play a team like that and get like maybe keep playing easier teams and get to like the quarterfinals or something. Get a bit more excitement.
I think it would be. I think it'll be different if it was at home.
Yeah,
Carrow
that
Road.
would be different,
They'll be more
yeah.
excited. But if it's
Good
away at
football.
Anfield, there's no chance. But to be fair, Norwich ain't going to get promoted anytime soon. So it could be a good chance to play against Liverpool in a little while.
Yeah, it might be the last time for a while. We don't miss playing against Liverpool. No.
Suarez.
But those are my thoughts, Liam. I didn't have many thoughts. In fact, I regretted asking to put it in. To be honest.
So what was your thought
Well,
then? What was
it's
your
your
thought
own-
on that?
It's your own damn vault. You know, you
I
asked
know.
to put it in.
I know. I just
What's
felt
the
left
plan
out.
from
That's
that?
all. I
Yeah.
felt left out.
I mean, I think everyone agrees that Liverpool will absolutely smash Norwich, but you know, Liverpool might just play an entire team of like kids and
Still win.
still
We
win
wish-
4-0.
We wish we had a German manager like Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, Daniel
Yeah.
Farker.
Yeah, we still wish we had him. We've got like the German manager you order off Wish, which is like fucking David Batman. It's awful. It's so bad. But he's still sticking about. He's still here. So, you know, I think probably I'm going to go 4-1 Liverpool. We might get a goal.
We're going to score a goal.
Josh Sargent.
Mad.
You're not going to
Josh Sargent is awful.
Flicks
Josh
off his
Sargent's not
afro.
awful. I
He is awful.
resent the
He didn't score
accusation.
against
He's not
Rovers.
awful.
Could've
He
scored
only
a
played
goal.
half. He only played for half the game. No, he did. He came off at half time. But
Anonymous.
I think he'll get a goal.
All right, I'm gonna go.
I don't know if we do
Liverpool-
scores for this name. I just wanted to.
No, we'll do it. Liverpool will play their under 18s and they'll win 6-0.
Cheers.
Yeah, I was literally going to go 6-0 Liverpool as well, but I do think Norwich will get a corner.
They'll force a save.
Yeah,
Chris.
4-0.
4-0.
4-0.
4-4.
44-0.
3-0.
3-0.
3-0 from Cozy. Sam,
Couldn't care less, mate.
just give me a quick score. Come on. Just a quick one. Come on.
8-3.
What a
Fucking
game.
game that. What a game
God, I
that is.
hope so.
That's-
God, I hope so.
If that
Maybe
comes
we'll go-
in,
We'll go 3
Liverpool,
up and they'll give us home.
Liverpool go 8-0 up, and at 85 minutes, they do literally bring on the under 16s and they let 3 in, is what happens there. Right, next game Fulham versus Everton.
Oh,
Tight game, closer. Good game.
That is like the 11 to 16th derby, 11th to 16th derby.
It
teams
is,
who are
isn't
like
it? It's,
not quite relegation,
But-
but shit.
do you know what? I think Everton will probably go at this game real hard because they know they're going to get docked another at least 6 points, right? Like,
Yeah, they are cheats, yeah.
they are. All right.
Says the Man City fan.
Yeah.
Pot kettle.
There we go.
Pot and kettle over there.
well, it's
Best line
getting
up in the
boring.
league, aren't we?
Yeah.
League, told you that.
Yeah, I mean, I think Fulham will win just because they're at home and they're playing all right this season. So I'm just going to go for a 3-1 Fulham. I think Everton will get a goal. Chris.
2-0 Fulham.
I
Cozy.
think Everton will win this game 2-0. They was good. They've got. Remember, they had a point deduction, didn't they? And they're still. What's
Did they?
it called? Yeah, they had a 10 point. They've already had a deduction
Hey,
already.
we're not that old. Our memory's okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they've had a deduction already. I'm pretty sure they've had. A deduction already.
They've had the 10
Yeah.
points already. 2-0 Everton. It's a fair. It's not unreasonable.
No.
Let's go. So Billy.
1-1.
Yeah. Sam
Yeah, 2-0 Everton.
and Ashley.
Fulham are a bit of a bogey team for Everton. They haven't beaten them in 5 attempts, so I'm going to go 2-1 Fulham.
Oh,
Or dictionary corner.
Look at you,
That's
your
just-
stats.
For some reason, it's the game I
become-
looked up stats for. I don't know why this game I looked up some
Yeah,
stats.
Fulham, Everton. You looked up the stats for the rest of the games. You've just been flying off.
Just
the
looking down at a
skinny
piece of
bellend.
paper.
Winging
behind
it.
you, yeah?
Yeah, I made notes
Honestly.
for this one. I made
didn't
lots of
you?
notes, and I got like pages of notes for this. But
Yeah.
move on.
Your
It's fine.
pupils to write notes for you.
In your A4
Yeah.
pad. Right. Actually, this game is probably a tighter game than it looks on face because Wolves are at home to Manchester United.
That's a tight
Man U have been real shit this season, but still find themselves 8 in the table. I don't understand it. I don't understand. It's like, but they're
8 is
3
not great.
points.
for,
It's
for
not
a club
great. You're right.
size.
Actually, they are almost at the same points as Chelsea. You're right. I think it was a few weeks ago. They were 6th, weren't they? So that's probably why I was thinking. But anyway, yeah, they're not doing great. Wolves at home. Molineux has sort of become a fortress for them this season. Their home form has been very good. Beat City, beat Spurs.
Chelsea. No, not Chelsea, sorry.
They did.
Yeah, they beat
Yeah, it was
Chelsea.
Chelsea, it was Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah, so they're beating big teams at home, and that's to be if you want to be good in the Premier League. They drew to Aston Villa at home with a man off. They drew to Newcastle at home. Don't even know if that's an achievement these days, but they did it. I'm going to back Wolves to win this.
Yeah.
I actually am. And I'm going to go 2-0 Wolves. I don't think Man United will score either. I think United are getting a bit too big for their boots.
Can I ask if anyone remembers what happened? Because this game, the first game of the season, something happened to Wolves that
no.
Gary owned. What was it?
yeah, Anana nearly cleaned out one of Wolves' players,
Yes.
didn't he? Like, double
You know, he
fucking
did
fisted him.
nearly completely missed
Yeah.
the ball.
Did clean, yeah.
Like just
shit,
cleaned
yeah.
out the Wolves player in the last minute, and
penalty.
nothing was given for it. And it,
So there we go. So I think this would be like redemption for Wolves.
Yeah.
So I think 2-1 Wolves.
Fuck,
think
nice.
two-
Fucking hope so.
I'll agree with that. I think 2-1 Wolves. I think Rasmus Højlund will score again.
Oh, you motherfucker! I was gonna say 1-0 Man United. Rasmus Højlund.
oof. Everyone's loving the Hoyland again. Hoyland coming back.
Shit.
We love the Hoyland, yes.
Yes, we love the Hoyland. No, he is actually. He's not a bad player. Like he just didn't score in the
He's
Premier
just
League
a
because
He's
Man
quite good
United.
at it. He's
No, it's
quite
'cause
good
Man
at it. He's
United
quite
was
good at it.
shit, not him. Like Man United was shit, not him. Like he just wasn't getting the service, and now that they're actually giving the ball to him a little bit, he's scoring goals.
Did
Sam,
you
what
watch
do
that
reckon?
song that albino motherfucking fan?
Yeah, Sean Mills.
Oh, he's so funny.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Hoyle,
man.
my brother! Hoyle, my
Typical
brother!
Man United fan, straight up.
Oh Jesus. Sam.
Yeah, 3-1 to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Fucking hope so.
Sorry, Chris, I put you last again, but I am
it's
moving
fine.
it around. It's not just you.
I take time with these things. And still, 2-0 Wolverhampton. Wishful thinking.
There we
Bloody hope they get beat.
Everyone's gone for Wolves then, have they?
No, Ashley said
Billy went
Man
for-
United.
No, Billy went.
Billy went
No,
for a
Billy
Man
did.
United win. Billy. Again, you know what? This next game sounds on paper like you'd imagine. Last season, if you'd heard it, you'd go. You've got Luton versus Brighton as the game we're talking about
Oh,
at Kenilworth Road as well. Brighton in good form, but Luton at home. Do you know what? You know me. I love to back Luton at home. I absolutely love to back
You
Luton at home.
do. Yeah, you do.
I love them at home. I think every time I've seen Luton play at home against any team, the heart is there. The crowd get behind them. The reason Luton aren't bottom of the table is because of their home form against the bigger
Liam.
teams. If they,
Liam, how
incorrect.
many
The
games-
away force better.
How many
Like
games have they
Brighton,
won this
anyway.
season at home?
I don't even know if they have
2.
one.
Well, I've had
Two.
2.
Well, no, but when I've seen them play at home, it's not.
They
It's
play well at
more.
home. They play well at home.
They've
They got a good.
held.
They got a good draw against Liverpool, didn't they? That was a good result.
They,
Yeah,
they
but
almost
Arsenal
beat Arsenal
beat-
as well. They almost
Arsenal
Yeah.
beat them in the last minute. City
City-
beat them. Just beat
Close
them.
game.
Like they gave Spurs an amazing game as well. Like I thought we were going to lose that game.
I think
Like-
they also scored 3-2 Chelsea as well, and they lost to Chelsea
Chelsea,
3-2.
They're big teams,
It's-
so the setup's going to be completely different than it is against Brighton. Even though Brighton are an attacking team.
That's in the kill.
No, I
should come
feel
out
like
of
it'll suit. I think it'll suit Luton a little bit.
I think I think Brighton coming to Luton will soon. They probably won't win, but I reckon it'll be a draw. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go 1-1. 1-1. Cozy, what do you reckon? Score.
I don't see Luton scoring, so I'll probably go. I'll probably say 2-0.
Not to Brighton.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Keep stealing my lines.
Go on then, Bill. Go on then, Bill. You
2-0
going 2-0 as well?
Brighton. 2-0 Brighton. Yeah.
Damn. I
Go
definitely
on,
see
Chris,
Luton
jump in.
scoring. No, they've got some good players. I can see another late minute winner, but I don't know which way it's going to go. So I'm going to say 3-2 to one of those teams.
No,
Go on, you got to pick. You got to pick one. You can't. You
Yeah,
can't just
okay.
leave it ambiguous. Like you've got to pick a
Hey,
team.
it's not decided yet. Let's go with Le Brighton Town City.
Sam.
2-0 Brighton.
Oh, Ash.
3-1 Brighton.
I'm disappointed. No one else has back the Luton
Nah,
boys.
Luton
But
are
No,
too
you-
strong.
you
Luton
keep-
are
Only,
too strong.
only 2 wins at home. You can't.
Yeah, that's your gimmick,
get it.
man, mate.
I get it.
But Hein doesn't like
Good
Brighton. Hein doesn't like Brighton. Hein hates Brighton.
Yeah, he does. Doesn't
No,
he? Yeah, I
no,
forgot
no.
about that.
Brighton are a fantastic team. You know, I've always said the
Don't come at me
entire
with USB, bro.
the entire time this podcast has been going. I've always said that Brighton are a fantastic team.
You've always
They
bagged
are-
Luton, Brighton.
Absolutely amazing. Like they
Brighton
are
are
an
fucking
outstanding
bullshit.
team. Outstanding team. But now,
To win 4 or 5-0.
after that game we have just discussed, it is time for everyone's favourite time of the week.
It's Billy's Fun Fact.
You've even got your own theme song, Billy. So what have you got for us this week, Bill?
I'm afraid, like, I've had errands today, so I haven't actually done any research. So I'm just having to go to the memory bank. I've had an hour to think about it. So I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know if this one's gonna fly today, but it's just something that I find quite hard to believe. But despite being one of the best English centre backs of all time and probably one of the best centre backs in world football of all time, Rio Ferdinand, he had an international career ranging from, I think it was 1997 to 2011. But despite that and all of his accolades internationally, like he never played one single minute in the European Championships.
Really?
Shit.
Fair enough.
Not one, no. In 2000, he wasn't picked. 2004, he got banned for drugs in 2003. And 2008, England never qualified.
Oh
That's
shit.
true.
That.
How did he not go? I swear he was like some good centre backs, wasn't he? He played for United, didn't he?
Yeah, he's one of the best, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He played.
That's
He's
crazy.
played.
It's
All,
probably when
like,
he
he
was-
played for England for like 12,
Back
14
in the day,
years or
Cozy,
whatever.
when you were
Yeah,
just,
not a minute in the Euros.
You think that's
Actually-
mad though, isn't it? You could play for a country for 18 years and you'd only play in 3 Euros.
But
Yeah,
so
yeah.
he never went. He never even went to a European Championship due to
No.
a ban for missing
No,
drugs
no.
test, and England's because England failed to qualify in Euro
So you're
2008.
saying not picked, drugs, and then we missed out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
that's
That's
ridiculous.
a good. That's a good one. That's a good one.
A defender like one of England's that he was one of the centre backs that like
Okay.
would always
Let's
start when the
let's test the
so-called
knowledge.
golden generation, right?
Who were the centre back
Yeah,
pairings
yeah.
in 2000, 2004 then?
Probably.
Ooh.
I
Sol
would have said
Campbell.
John
Sol Campbell.
Terry and Sol Campbell, yeah.
Yeah,
must
Campbell and
have.
Terry.
Um,
What about 2000
Cool.
though? Not the same, surely.
Ooh.
John Terry wouldn't be
2000. Oh, don't give this away, Harry. Let me try and figure this one out. This one's quite
Wait,
fucking
wait.
hard, actually.
Okay,
I
so
st-
you
I still think
nailed
it-
you nailed 2004,
Yeah.
Sol Campbell and John Terry.
I think it
Yeah.
might
Sol
still be
Campbell.
Sol Campbell.
Not
'Cause
John
he
Terry
was-
though.
Versus
Okay.
Spurs then.
The question is,
Go.
which one do you drop out of Sol Campbell and John Terry for Rio Ferdinand?
Sol Campbell.
Sol Campbell.
At that period
Sol
in
Campbell, that's
time,
quite easy.
Yeah, if you think as well, 2004.
No, no, no.
It's called Arsenal Invincibles, isn't it?
2000. Oh,
was.
2000. Yeah, but
Sol fell off hard though, didn't he? He became very clumsy.
do you know what?
Get
Like,
it. 2000. Come on.
John Terry is like.
I'm thinking. I'm genuinely thinking. I'm thinking Tony Adams,
I was thinking
I thought
Arsenal,
he had-
like
I thought-
Keane.
but that's late,
Euro
though, isn't it?
2000, Euro 2000 centre back pairing for England.
That's fucking actually really tough because I remember Phil Neville somehow managed to fucking play in that, but he would have been left back, obviously. Yeah, he gave the goal away against Romania, which ended up getting us kicked out of the group stages, from what I remember.
Billy,
That was
your
World Cup,
knowledge.
wasn't it? That
Your
was World Cup.
knowledge.
98.
Nah,
wasn't it?
that was Euro. That was Euro 2000 because the only game we won, we lost to Portugal, Romania, but we beat Germany 1-0 in the groups, from what I remember.
Okay,
Is there? Give us a clue, Hind.
right.
Club.
Okay, so there's difference. There is actually. I'm looking at the group stage, and there is three defenders,
Oh,
three
Southgate,
centre backs you can name.
Southgate,
I've got it.
Southgate.
I said one earlier. I got it.
Three centre backs
was-
you can name.
Gareth Southgate.
It was Keown, wasn't it? One of them I said earlier.
One of them was Keown.
That's,
Gareth Southgate, maybe, yeah.
Not what as a centre back.
How does Gareth Southgate play over Rio Ferdinand?
No.
Well, this is Rio Ferdinand was very young back then as well.
Yeah, young.
Oh, fair enough.
He only
sure it
decided to leave, I think.
Would you go for Adams? Sure.
I think he'd have been too old.
I thought too old as well.
Nigel Winterburn. No, that's definitely not a thing. Jesus, man, I can't think. I honestly cannot think. I'm drawing blank here.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, because it's
The three centre backs that were played in the group stages of Euro 2000, because we did not advance from the group stages,
Paul
was
Keown.
Martin Keown, Sol Campbell, and any guess on the last one before?
What's the
I
club?
go
What's the club? What's he associated with?
Arsenal.
Tony Adams, isn't it?
It is Tony Adams.
What's the name?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So we did say all three, to be fair.
So they played the whole
All
Arsenal
three.
centre back. They played all three Arsenal centre backs.
Yeah.
That's
all,
crazy.
All
No
three
wonder we didn't get
Arsenal
past the fucking group stages.
Hated
That's
us.
back
be-
then.
He was like
Fucking
2 years old.
Gary Neville, Sol Campbell,
Hang on,
Tony Adams, and Phil
hang
Neville.
on. Sol Campbell was playing with Spurs at that point, wasn't he?
He
2000.
was,
Yeah,
yeah. He
yeah,
would
no,
have
Sol
been.
Campbell's was Spurs then. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, you're right. Fucking Judas.
Wow, yeah.
Don't deserve to play football, to be fair, fucking cunt. But we'll move on from that.
I was supposed to say Ugo Ekiog.
Ugo
Ooh.
Ehio.
All right,
Jesus
dude.
Christ. Look at you. All right, big man. I know football with your weird players.
Well,
Okay. We do have one more game from the midweek fixtures of the Premier League to talk about. And I've left an interesting one for the last game. I say interesting. It would have been interesting 4 months ago, but I
It
feel
still
like...
is, I think.
I don't know. Right, so it's Aston Villa versus Newcastle at Villa.
Newcastle have fell
ooh,
off.
They
Yeah.
fell off way too much for
Atrocious.
this to be interesting. I think
Can only go one way.
as I say, four months ago, this would have been an amazing game. But I
It was
just
5-1, wasn't it?
to Newcastle. It was, yeah.
They're back.
First game of the season, of course it was.
They're
Newcastle
back, Villa.
absolutely fucking smashed them.
Yeah.
But
That's
And now you've got
that's
one of the
first
best
game of
home
that
records
was the
against
first
one of
game
the
of the season,
worst
isn't it?
away
Yeah.
records. Newcastle 19th in the away Premier League.
Yeah.
like it's got such a good game on the face of it, right? Like you go Aston Villa versus Newcastle, great game. You know what? I think a probable outcome will be the reverse score. It will be the exact same home and away score from the first game of the season. Which is crazy considering you'd think Newcastle might start hitting a bit of form now that they've got players
But-
back and.
Then again, Newcastle did just go to City and almost hold them at a 2-2 draw, almost get a draw out of that game at City. So
No, they were at
that's-
home. That was at
Was-
St
were they?
James's Park. Yeah.
Oh my bad. Oh sorry, my bad. No,
They were
so
2-0 up,
Newcastle-
though. They were
Yeah,
2-0 up, so...
They went 2-0 up against City, so you never know. I don't know. I think Newcastle could do.
They didn't go
alright,
2-0 up against us. It was 2-1.
Was it 2-1? I thought it was
Yeah,
2-0.
we scored first. We scored first.
Oh, that's it. Then they scored 2 back, and then they got another
Yeah.
2. But, yeah, it's just... It could be one of those games that's real interesting. But Aston Villa's home record's so ridiculous,
Yeah,
right?
Villa
Like,
also-
Too good.
they're
Yeah.
still 100% at home. Like, well, not 100% win, but like they're still unbeaten at home this season, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
It's not going to change here, I don't think.
And
No.
Newcastle haven't won away since September.
Wow.
Jesus
Sheffield 8-0.
Christ. They haven't.
That
So
last
the
win, 8-0. Last away win.
September as
Yeah,
well.
they've only
Scored
won
this-
once away.
Scored all their
I was gonna
away
say,
goals.
and that's
in one game.
against
8 goals.
and that's against September. Against September, against
They were
Sheffield.
against
No.
the month.
Good team that is.
Oh,
been a long
Jesus
day, Liam.
Christ.
They
It
played well
has
against
been.
January, though, to be fair.
Mate, I'm running on like fumes of sleep. Yeah, I can't see anything other than an Aston Villa, not battering maybe, but like just a like what would you call it? Like just a
Light
comprehensive win, just a good performance, just like a good professional performance. They'll beat them like 3-0, 3-1. Yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 Aston Villa. Like it's going to be a professional performance from Aston Villa. They're just going to go out, do their job, beat them 3-1. It's going to be a very easy game for them, I think.
Yeah, about that.
Are you
I
saying
reckon
the same
it'll be-
score then?
Yeah.
Was it
3-1?
3-1, 3-2, you said? 3-1.
3-1. Cozy,
3-1.
I'd say it's
You-
2-1. I'll say 2-1 Aston Villa.
2-1 Villa. Yeah. Sam.
Without getting drawn into the whole FFP conversation, have anyone looked at the rumours of? Obviously, they've got to sell players, haven't they? And
Who have? What, Newcastle?
Trippier
Yeah,
might-
no,
Trippier
they
might be going
left
Bayern.
offload, didn't they?
they've got to sell players. Has anyone looked at the list of players that they're actually looking at trying to sell? Not trying to sell. They've got Isak, Guimaraes, Botman,
fucking
Miley,
hell.
Lewis Miley as well. They think they might
Yeah.
get quite a bit of money for Lewis
Yeah,
Miley.
but that's the players you got. That's the players that people want, though, isn't they? So you can't be selling players that no one wants, because no
Exactly.
Miley
So
makes-
he's-
I've seen that we're linked with Callum Wilson, which would be nice because
Who,
at least he'll
Atletico
stop
Madrid?
fucking scoring against us.
Yeah, he does.
Well-
He seems Atletico want Callum Wilson as well. I thought that's a bit of a fucking.
Well, that's fine by me also. Get him out of the fucking Premier League.
I would happily have Callum Wilson at Arsenal. To be fair, I think he's got.
I,
Do you know
good
what?
quality.
Do you know
He's
what?
better than
Actually,
fucking
Callum Wilson
Isak.
might be-
That's the only
That's
player
a
I'm
good
taking.
fix. That's a good fix for the end of the season.
that actually Callum Wilson might be like the sort of player you could afford, as well
So-
as fixing your problems instead of going out
Yeah.
for Tony. Like because Tony's
Yeah.
so overpriced, right? By the way people rate him. Like Callum Wilson, you could probably pick him up for 40 million.
Yeah,
He's
easy.
quite old. I think he's like
don't
32
think
or
I'd say
something
he'll
now.
go
though.
He
for a
presses,
short
Yeah,
he's
he's that
got
much.
he's got a good pressing game as well. He presses really well. Very
energy,
So-
good
Oh, yeah.
finisher, pace. Like he's actually, I think it'd suit Arsenal
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah, but the only thing is Arteta likes his young players, don't he? Of course he does Epstein Island and all that. But the thing is, Callum
It's not
Wilson,
proven now.
Callum Wilson's 32, I think, or 31. Allegedly.
So,
Yeah, but you need a bit of
Name
experience
boys
to go with
there,
the youth.
come on.
You got to have a
You
bit
do
of
need
experience to
experience.
go with the youth.
Sorry, Sam, go on.
onto my point is not that if you play for Newcastle, you've got to do anything special to put yourself in the shop window because you're playing for a big team already. But are there going to be Newcastle players that are looking at transfers to possibly even bigger clubs?
Well, I heard that Trippier was being linked with Bayern Munich,
But they won't let him go.
They've
And I
rejected
heard
it.
Said no.
I saw a good tweet about it earlier. I thought, is Harry Kane just trying to organise himself a stag do?
Yeah.
He's getting the Spurs band back together.
So they can all win a trophy.
That's what
So
it
they
is.
can all win a trophy.
Yeah, but
It's-
I just.
But
I
they're
would
going to
love
miss
to-
out on it anyway.
They're gonna
'cause
miss
Bayer
out.
Leverkusen is
That's what I was
7
gonna say
points ahead. It's so
It's
funny.
going to be fantastic.
Um,
No,
I
I think
I would love Bruno
Sure.
Guimaraes shirt.
Yeah,
If we didn't have
teams-
Rodri, I'd love to sign him.
yeah, teams would go for Livramento over Trippier anyway if they were going to, because Trippier's about 32, 33 now. I would have thought.
Yeah, he's not,
Um,
and he's been shown up so much this season. Like when he's been,
He has, and
obviously he's played a lot of games, but he's been shown up a lot. Newcastle's best bet, if they are needing to make money, it'll be someone like Lewis Miley, Sean Longstaff. Get rid of like one of the homegrown players that.
I'll say it's like
They need to keep their
Hang
to
money.
get money. If they want to make
Tonali.
money, it's like
Tonali, he's their best bet.
No, you want
They can't
yeah, we
upload
can't
it.
get rid of the midfield. Like,
I got that one. Ash. I got that one.
No, I mean
Really good.
a player that's come through the youth academy has cost the business nothing, right? So
But you can't sell
profit,
you can't
yeah.
sell the English players though. You can't sell the English players because I've only got English quota to fill.
yeah, but you can either pick another one up
So
or
what's the
bring
point in selling
someone else
Miley,
through, because it'll be 100% profit rather than say you
Anyway,
bought.
I think
Go on.
I think I'm going to go a little bit. As much as Villa's home record is unreal and they've beaten all of us this season,
You're not.
literally all of us apart from Ash. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do the mad bet, but I think Newcastle might get something out of it. They did play very well against us the other day. I'm quite impressed. I don't think they deserve to lose that. I'm going to go 2-2.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh no, I was literally gonna say this game is fucking screaming Desmond. I think.
Yeah, big goals in this, 100%.
Mm.
Fucking hell, Desmond's everywhere.
Yeah.
Ashley, you're last to go, aren't you?
I've said 3-1 already, didn't I, to Villa?
Oh, is that
Maybe I
Billy
just said it
last?
in my head.
There we go. 3-1. Yeah. Well, that's it. And that
Good
is
time to wrap.
Cool. all of the games done.
Well then, Cozy, what's your real name?
It is.
that is my real
Wait,
name. That is
wait,
a good
wait.
name.
We'll do
Barry.
this. We'll do this up.
Barry.
It's,
It's a good name.
I'm going to play the exit song, and we'll do this post pod.
Cheers, Barry.